Hello everybody, this is Susanna from WordPress Building Blocks, and this is the second video in our series where we're taking an in-depth look at the WordPress dashboard. Today we're looking at the WordPress Toolbar, and that's the area right near the top of your dashboard screen. If you can see where my cursor is, I'm kind of circling around it. So let's just start on the left and plunge in. First, you have this little WordPress logo here, and when you hover your mouse on it, you see this drop-down menu. Now, if you click About WordPress, it opens up a new page that says Welcome to WordPress, tells you the version number of WordPress that you're running. In this case, it's 3.8.1, which is the most up-to-date as of the date that I'm recording this. And then you can see some information here about the version of WordPress and what's new in it and that kind of thing. Next, you have a link that takes you directly to wordpress.org, or a link that takes you directly to WordPress documentation, or support forums, or a place where you can submit a feedback form. The next item on the WordPress toolbar, see this little house logo? Next to it is the name of your site, and we're in my what I call my sandbox site because it's where I play around with different themes. So from here you just see the name, or you can actually click this link to take a look at the site itself. Now this doesn't look like much because I just kind of threw some stuff in there and threw a theme in there and started playing around. So this is certainly not anything that looks like a site that's ready for primetime viewing. But you can go directly to your site from the WordPress dashboard, and that's the easiest way to do it. Next, you have this little comment symbol icon, and at the moment there are no comments here that are waiting for me to moderate them or do anything with them. And if you look carefully, you can see next to the icon, you can see a little bitty 0. If I did have comments to moderate, I could just click here and go directly to my comments area where I could take care of that. Now, one thing that you don't see is if I had any elements that needed to be updated. If I had to update WordPress itself, or a theme, or a plugin, in between the comments icon and the next one, you'd see a little double arrowed circle indicating that something needed to be renewed or updated, and a number next to it that tells you the number of items that you need to upgrade. To the right of that, you see this new button, and when you hover on it, you see the drop down. You can add from here directly. You can add a new post. You can add new media, which would be an image or an audio file, a new page, or a new WordPress user. So you can go directly to those additions from the WordPress toolbar. Now, moving over to the right, see it says Howdy and my screen name. And from here I can go directly to edit my profile or to log out of WordPress entirely. Now just below that, it's actually part of the toolbar, even though visually it looks different. You have two tabs here, Screen Options and Help. Now Screen Options, when you click on the little arrow next to it to expand it, it shows different things on the screen. And this will change a little bit depending on where you are in the dashboard. So it'll look different if you're in your posts area, for example. It'll have some more stuff in it. Because we're on the dashboard homepage, you can see we have At a Glance, Activity, Quick Draft, WordPress News, and Welcome. And you can make these appear and disappear depending on whether they're clicked or not. So for example, the welcome screen, let's just click that so I can show you. See, it says Welcome to WordPress, and it gives you some handy links for getting started when you first installed WordPress. You can get rid of it by either clicking this Dismiss button over here on the right, or by unclicking it up here. And so WordPress News, it's down here. You can just barely see it at the bottom. where they have updates about WordPress itself, and if I unclick that, that'll disappear. So you can control what you show on your screen, and you can control it screen by screen. So when you go to your posts and click screen options, you'll see different options, and you can decide what you want to see and what you don't want to see. And then you just close it by clicking the little arrow again. Help is pretty self-explanatory. You have direct links to help for navigation, layout, content, and then you can also click directly for more documentation on the dashboard and to go to support forums. And again, you can close it just by clicking that little arrow. So that is a look at the WordPress toolbar up at the top of your dashboard. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope to see you in the site.